Now children, I am going to explain about the atomic spectrum. You have an idea about the spectrum, so particularly this is a separate point. It is actually part of that electromagnetic spectrum, but here it is something slightly, there is little bit of difference. So as name indicates, atomic spectrum, a spectra, it is just grammatical point. It is singular spectra, and a spectrum it is diverse. Now see, atomic spectrum, we have the absorption spectrum, we have the emission spectrum, we have the line spectrum, we have the discontinuous spectrum. So why the spectrum is obtained? This, it is due to the excitation of atoms or particles, and the particles, they emit at a particular frequency, and as a result there is the particular frequency emitted, and when we pass the light through either a prism or a spectrometer, and so it is obtained by the excitation of atoms. So atomic spectrum refers to the spectrum obtained as a result of different behavior of atoms. So here the behavior relates to either excitation or absorption. So this is there. So this will quickly wind up. So it is of different types. It is of different types. It is of different types. There are different types. So it can be like emission, absorption. This then about the line spectrum also. Line spectrum, the line are there, and so are different points. So this is, so children, the point is that the light rays are passed through prism, and there is the scattering. There is the scattering, means light is diffracted, a scattering or deviation, and we obtain on a photographic film. We obtain it on photographic film, and it is called as a spectrograph. So when we call a spectrograph. Graphically, there something patterns are there. Now one more, this is one point. Other point is a spectrometer. A spectrometer, it is something like that of optical instrument, and it is able to directly provide the pattern or the spectrum. So it is an instrument. It is an instrument capable of producing a spectrum. When light is allowed to pass, so it is able to differentiate a spectrum when light rays are passed through it. So it is something like that of telescope, spectro. meter, something like that, of telescope. Light from one side is passed, from other side a spectrum is obtained. Children, you have seen about the emission spectrum, about the absorption spectrum, about the different conditions, a spectrometer, a spectrograph. Now, next very small but important point is the line spectrum of hydrogen. And you know about line spectrum, there are the different lines. The lines are there. So, line spectrum of hydrogen is a spectrum obtained by the excitation of electrons present in hydrogen atom, and for this hydrogen gas is taken into discharge tube. And so see how here there is the discharge tube, just simple representation. Here we have the discharge tube and all the conditions are same as it is, like this. Here we have the high tension HT, and again there is the, but here there is the hydrogen gas. Now current is passed. What happens? The light is allowed to pass through. Light beam, and here there is either the spectrometer or suitable instrument. So let be it is passed through a spectrometer. A spectrometer, children, it is like that of, you know, just like of telescope or something like that. So this is a spectrometer, and here we get the spectrum. Here we get the spectrum. On this is the screen, and on this we get the spectrum. Now the spectrum of hydrogen is not very simple. Actually, all the spectra are highly complex, highly complicated, and you know, hydrogen is the simplest element. Hydrogen is simplest element, and the one electron is present, and you know, the excitation of electrons results into particular frequency, particular energy, and the energy is passed through the spectrometer or prism. You know this thing. So one electron produces 5 sets of spectral lines. So when light obtained from discharge tube containing hydrogen gas, the discharge tube containing hydrogen gas, the spectrum obtained is made up of 5 different sets, 5 different sets of spectral lines. Children, spectral lines are, you know, some lines, spectral lines in different regions of electromagnetic spectrum. Different regions. This is very important to note. We have the different regions of electromagnetic spectrum. There are different regions of electromagnetic spectrum, and the regions, they are ultraviolet, visible, and, you know, invisible. One is in UV region, then visible region, and then there you know, there is the infrared region also, IR region. So we will see how the different spectral lines are arranged in 3 different conditions in detail. See how. Now children, see, here I have written on the top there is series, and here there are the different regions. So this is what this is, nothing but this is the electromagnetic spectrum. And so see, here these are the 5 names. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this first is called Lyman series. Lyman series. Here series L-Y-M-N, Lyman series. Then second, Balmer series. B-L is silent, so we call Balmer series. Third is Paschen series. Paschen series. And fourth is Brackett series. And fifth is Pfund series. Here the P is silent. Now, as you know, actually it is the spectral lines. Nothing but the spectral lines. There are some sets of lines like this. Lines are there, children. There are the spectral lines. These are the lines. And these lines are the identification unique for all the elements. Now hydrogen is having only one electron, and see the miracle of one electron. So this Lyman series is in the ultraviolet region. It means these spectral lines are not visible by the eyes. Now see the visible region. This Balmer series, it is in the visible region, and we can see the spectral lines. So Balmer series, very small portion is there. Then coming to Paschen series, here there are the again spectral lines. And see children, there is complete demarcation, there is complete separation between the spectral lines. Then Brackett series, again there is no overlapping, as name indicates, there is no overlapping. And then Pfund series, again here Pfund series, and these spectral lines, they are unique, complete separation. They are bright lines and there is complete separation, and they are unique for the hydrogen. So you can imagine hydrogen has only one electron. So one electron can provide these 5 spectral lines. So imagine for the other elements. So as a result, the process of spectrography, children, this is very wide area, and this spectrography, it is used in the modern science, in the identification of all the elements, chemicals, medicines, poisons, the separation, their character. So scientists have the data of all the materials, and we have even the traces. An atom can give the results. And so this technique is used by the investigatory scientists in investigation in crime, etc. By just a small hair can give the clue of any crime or by poisoning, because one atom can be excited to give the spectral lines. And this property of electron, electrons are the basis of reactivity. And so this is the about the basic introduction of the line spectrum of hydrogen. But this spectrum of hydrogen, it has some numerical value also. See how. So next important part about the calculation of the frequency or the wavelength. So a scientist named Rydberg in 1960 has given an equation called as Rydberg equation. And Rydberg equation, this nu bar, wave number, and there is RH, Rydberg constant. It is Rydberg constant. And see RH, 1 upon n1 square minus 1 upon n2 square. So this is called as Rydberg equation, Rydberg formula, and it is again, it can be written as 1 upon lambda. So children, n1 and n2 are integers, depending on these 5 lines. N1 and N2 values, they depend, and for any particular series, N1 is less than N2. This you have to keep in mind for a series. And if we take the lemon series, if N1 is equal to 1, then N2 is equal to 2, 3, etc. For Balmer, it will move. N1 is equal to 2, then N2 is equal to 3, 4, etc. Then Pastin, if N1 is equal to 3, it will keep on increasing, ascending order. N2 will be equal to 4, 5, etc. Then bracket, if N1 is equal to 4, then N2 is equal to 5, 6, etc. And then fund, if N1 is equal to 5, then N2 is equal to 6, 7, etc. So this is, and this Rydberg constant RH, it is Rydberg constant, and it has certain value. And children, here this Rydberg constant, it is 1.09677 10 to the power 5 centimeter inverse or per centimeter. So by knowing this, we can have this all the parameters, and so this Rydberg equation, it is used to calculate the different parameters in case of all the frequencies and all the wavelengths. So this is all about the spectrum of hydrogen.